Hello and welcome. This is Jack here to react to Drop the World by Lil Wayne featuring Eminem. I can't say I have not heard the song. I have heard the song before a couple of times. I mean, it was all over the airwaves back when it dropped. But what I can say about this is that I am notoriously someone who I like to call a surface listener. I hear songs, I catch a couple of words, but I really don't pay proper attention to it. I know I like the song, I love the beat, I love everything about it, but I can honestly tell you, I am not 100% sure what the song is about. And that goes for movies too, at least when I was younger anyway. I barely understood what was going on. I just tend to watching it for the spectacles, and that's it. So it's the same thing with music. It's the same thing with this track. I was like, oh, it's an Eminem track. It's gonna be crazy. I just love the beat. I love the cadence, and that's about it. I really don't know what the song's about. I didn't bother to pay attention to the bars or all those stuff, the rhyme schemes and everything. It was just, oh, it's nice. It's catchy. I enjoy it. I can hum it, and it's just a beautiful song. So yeah, now I'm gonna share this experience with you, actually paying attention and trying to decipher what's being said and see it's any if it's as good as it sounds, and also the quality of the rappers in there. That's Lil Wayne. I'm not really a huge fan of Lil Wayne. I barely pay attention to his stuff, so I'm actually curious to hear how he stacks up next to Eminem. And I'm assuming it's actually a pretty good job because he was also featured in another track, No Love, which I'm going to be doing later because that's also another one that I really didn't pay attention to. So, uh, let's see. It's almost 2 minutes long. So I'm just going to cut talking, and let's just get right down to reacting. So without further ado, let's get this reacting party started. This is Drop the World by Lil Wayne featuring Eminem. Let's go. Oh, and this is the uncensored version. So if you're offended by, you know, words, then I strongly suggest you, I think, turn it off. Check out my other videos. Actually, that will be best. I love the contrast. It's like you have the city skyline over there, which contrasts with the grittiness of the neighborhood. I think that might actually be a physical manifestation of the song, of the lyrics.
I got ice in my veins, blood in my eyes, hate in my heart, love in my mind. I sing nights full of pain, days are the same.
I just love that imagery. It's like I got ice in my vein, blood in my eyes, hate in my heart. It's like love in my mind. It's the contrast. It's like the contrast between the emotions and everything he's experienced. It's basically he's experiencing. It's a struggle. At least my perception and my understanding of what is being conveyed here is that he's struggling through things, and it's very confusing, and it's like it's opposites, and it's the dichotomy of the human condition is very prevalent in his experience. So it's really beautiful imagery. I just love the lyrics, and that's just the first couple of lines. Crazy, huh?
I got ice in my veins, blood in my eyes, hate in my heart, love in my mind. I sing nights full of pain, days are the same. You keep it safe, shy. Save me the rain. I search but never find. Hurt but never cry. I work and forever try, but I'm cursed, so never mind. And it's worse.
That's so sad, actually. So so depressing to be searching but never find. It's like no matter what you do, it's just not gonna have. You're not gonna get a situation whereby you actually get to the point of you know what, let's just let's Sorry, I just drew a blank over there. It's he searches for solution but never finds it, and hurts but never cries. So it's like he's presenting a false image out in the public, which is brilliant. I love the lyrics. I can't believe I'm saying that again. I do love the lyrics.
Mine and it's worse, but better times seem further and beyond. The top gets higher, the more that I climb. The spot gets smaller, and I get bigger. Trying to get in where I fit in. No room for a nigga, but soon for a nigga. It be on, motherfucker. Cause all this bullshit, it made me strong, motherfucker. So
I love that. I mean, it's like the hole is up there. It's small, but he comes. The closer he gets to it, the big. No, the closer he gets to the hole, the bigger he becomes. So he can't actually get out of the funk that he's in, or a bunch of other stuff he said. There, I work in forever try, but I'm cursed, so never mind. It's like no matter what he does, no matter if it be how he works hard and whatever, it's not going to be enough, and people are always gonna it's like his curse, and no matter what he does, it's always not, it's gonna come off, or he's gonna receive criticisms and stuff like that, regardless of how hard he tries. So
it's worse, but better times seem further and beyond. The top gets higher, the more that I climb. The spot gets smaller, and I get bigger. Trying to get in where I fit in. No room for a nigga, but soon for a nigga. It be on, motherfucker. Cause all this bullshit, it made me strong, motherfucker. So I pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head. Yeah, bitch, I'ma pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head. Yeah, and I could die now, rebirth, motherfucker. Hop up in my spaceship and leave Earth, motherfucker. I'm down, motherfucker. I'm down.
So I'm guessing that's him saying, you know what, screw this. I'm gonna, rise above and just completely be me and use it to destroy you and prove and just continue with it. So pick the word up and drop it in your head. It's like, pick the word up. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna use my awesomeness and use it to destroy the critics, the haters, and whatnot. So that's great.
I know what they don't want to tell you. Just hope you're heaven sent and you're hell proof. I woke up in the world and cut the lights off, and confidence is a stain they can't wipe off. My word is my pride, but wisdom is bleak, and that's a word from the wise. Serve to survive.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna take it back. I think this verse is more of I guess he's picked the world up and dropped it in the head, and now this is his progression. It's like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm. Confidence is my pride. You can't wipe the stain off. So, sorry. Confidence is not my pride. That's not what he said. But I get what he's trying to convey here. It's like this verse is him talking about standing up for himself, being himself, and using that to, as I said, silence the critics and be proud of who he is and what he's doing, and not be swayed by what's happening around him.
Confidence is a stain they can't wipe off.
Confidence is a stain they can't wipe off.
My word is my pride, but wisdom is bleak, and that's a word from the wise. Serve to survive, murdered and bribed, and when it got too heavy, I put my burdens aside so I could pick the world up and I would drop it on your fucking head. Yeah, bitch,
I love that when it got to heavy, I put the burden on the side. It's like, you don't have to constantly carry it. Put it on the side, take the time, analyze the situation, and make changes. So you don't have to carry it alone. Put it down for a bit. Think about it. Fix it. Don't let it weigh you down. You can put it down for a bit and just, be. You probably end up seeing things from a different perspective and fix whatever it's actually burdening you. Or use that opportunity to speak to someone or whatever to help deal with that.
Pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head. Yeah. And I could die now, rebirth, motherfucker. Hop up in my spaceship and leave Earth, motherfucker. I'm gone. Motherfucker, I'm gone. I'm gone.
It hurts, but I never show. This pain you'll never know. If only you could see just how lonely and how cold.
I love that he's basically talking about hiding behind a facade. It hurts, but I never show. Yeah, so it's brilliant. It's like he's basically saying the same thing that Lil Wayne did in the first verse, is that this is happening, there are things happening around me, but I hide them behind a facade, and I'm just gonna go at it.
And frostbite I'll become. My back's against the wall. When push come to shove, I just stand up and scream, fuck 'em all.
Man, it feels like these walls are closing in. This roof is caving in. But it's time to raise it then. Your days are numbered like pages in my book of rhymes. Got 'em cooking, boy, this crooked mind of mine. Got 'em all shook and scared to look in my eyes. I stole that fucking clock. I took the time and I
love that I stole that clock and took the time. And I love that. He's basically, as I say, he started out, this is what's happening. I was behind the facade, but now I'm taking back control of my life and completely shaking the paradigm, and I'm just gonna completely dominate. I'm gonna be me, and dominate.
came up from behind and pretty much snuck up and butt fuck this game up. Better be careful when you bring my name up. Fuck this fame, that ain't what I came to claim. But the game ain't gonna be the same on the days that I leave it. But I swear one way or another, I'ma make these fucking haters believe it.
It's gonna be hard, but yes, the game is not gonna be the same. Well, it's gonna be hard to actually make the haters believe it, but it's definitely gonna be a sad day when he actually leaves the game, because Eminem is absolutely brilliant. He's a fantastic lyricist, and his words, the layers, the way he uses it, the cadence, and all that just creates this really interesting character performance. I mean, Lil Wayne over here actually held his own. I really love what he did, and it's like it actually works, and it works in the song. The two of them, it's a very good balance, and I'm really enjoying that. So, as I was saying, Eminem retiring or leaving the game will be a sad day for hip hop, I have to say.
Swear to God, won't spare the ride. I'm a man of my word, so your fucking head's better not. I'ma fuck around in this bitch and roast everybody. Sleep on me, that pillow is where your head lie. Permanently, bitch, it's petty by. This world is my Easter egg, yeah, prepare to die. My head is swole, my confidence is up. The stage is my pedestal, I'm unstoppable, incredible. Hulk, you're trapped in my medicine ball. I can run circles around you so fast your fucking head is spin, dog. I split your cabbage and your lettuce and all this. I fucking pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head. Yeah, bitch, I'ma pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head. Yeah, and I could die now, rebirth, motherfucker. Hop up in my spaceship and leave Earth, motherfucker. I'm gone. Motherfucker, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Drop the World by Lil Wayne featuring Eminem. Absolute classic, fantastic collaboration between the two. It just works. It's like Lil Wayne did his stuff and he absolutely killed it. I can't believe I never really paid attention to Lil Wayne, because that was some actually very clever lines, and I can't wait to actually see. You know what? I'll have to watch or listen to No Love before I actually check out some other stuff by Lil Wayne, maybe the 6 foot, 7 foot. I'm always curious to. And I mean, most artists, whenever they actually feature or collaborate with Eminem, they tend to bring their A game on. And I think he did a very good job here. He did a fantastic job, and he really balanced out Eminem. So that's fantastic. So I'll do the collaboration between the two of them, and then check out Lil Wayne's other track and see how it stacks up to all the tracks on the two singles, the two tracks that he's done with Eminem, and see if it's actually a thing. The whole Eminem forcing his collaborators to actually up the game. I did listen to something Busta Rhymes said about Calm Down, and that I thought was hysterical. And Busta Rhymes, the two of them were, yeah, So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. All right. So that, as I said, was Lil Wayne featuring Eminem, and the track was "Drop the World." Absolutely fantastic track. It's a pleasure actually going back, listening to it, and realizing that I had absolutely no idea what the song was all about in the first place, and maybe my interpretation of it was also right now isn't correct, but I think. I guess it doesn't really matter. All I know is that it's a fantastic song, and it actually forced me to think and try to analyze and come up with an explanation. I know. I'm trying to. Let's just put it this way. It forces you to think. It's made me think, and I'm definitely going to try and go back there and take it a bit slower and see if I could ferret out more nuggets from those lines. And with that said, this is your boy Jack. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Lets you know when next I drop a new vid. Don't forget to leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you've got nothing to say, just say, hey, that's absolutely okay. If you disagree with what I've said during this reaction video, or wish to expand on what I've said during this reaction video, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments down below, while I ask that you be constructive about it. As we all know, constructive dialogue makes the world go around. Everyone, you never know, could change someone's outlook, perspective of things, and it's always a good thing, Keep it constructive. And with that said, this is your boy Jack. Y'all take care, and I will catch you on the flip side.